punch the guard straight in the gut with a gigantic fist, and you hear the crunch of his metallic armor as he takes. How much health does he have? He takes 6 damage. But he looks to be, although winded, he looks to be quite okay. Next we have Phelan.
Okay.
Notice these zombies haven't noticed you yet. They're busy chewing on a nice yummy corpse.
Let's see. What's my distance from things at the moment? 65, 50. 65. Yeah. I think aside from the one in front of us, that. Yeah, those are my closest.
So this is a joint, like, Team Undead invasion.
Yeah, I can see that. What is this group? This is like,
What group? Oh, you can't see them from where you are.
If I was up on the broom.
Oh, if you went up
She's always up on the broom.
You could see an exact copy of the cultist you killed earlier, trying to break his way down into the chapel doors, followed by a hellhound and 2 other cultists.
Okay. And then these ones over here are just zombies, or is that a cultist behind them?
These are zombies, and there's a robed skeletal figure behind them with a long sword and a long bow.
Okay.
He seems to be leading the group.
Okay. Well, let's try to... So Faye's gonna take the broom, fly above... like above this group here, but back, and she's gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at this guy.
Okay.
God damn.
What did you roll? Today. Sorry.
Yep,
9. That misses.
Well, wait. Were they aware of her, or were they distracted?
They don't.
Surprise.
You would get advantage on that. So it's a surprise round, and he takes 9 force damage, and he is most certainly aware of you now.
How much? Let me see. How much? That was only 25, so technically, I could use the rest of my movement on the broom and move back, like here.
Okay.
Back down behind this building.
I mean, you could technically use the roof of the building for cover right now.
That's true. So I go up here.
Yeah, because if you get low enough, you wouldn't have advantage, from the ground.
Next up, we have this group of zombies by the blacksmith, and he's going to command them to break down the sturdy blacksmith's door, which only 2 zombies can get to at a time, but the other ones are going to pile on top of them to give them advantage, and these zombies are going to make strength checks to break down the door. And the one rolls a nat 20, so the door gets broken down, and the white used its action to command the zombies. So you see a guard, a small dwarven blacksmith pile out, and the other guard come out of the door as it's broken down. And the guard and the dwarf yells, "This is my swamp!" And then he draws his battle axe. All right. Next up is Jean Saint Florent.
Cool. Those guys, the guys down south, they look like they can take those zombies.
Well, you saw the guard captain take a pretty hefty punch from the Balgura, and he seemed to, oh sorry, I said the guy's name, from the giant gorilla.
Yeah.
The giant demon gorilla, and he seems to be still standing, so you know that he can at least take a hit from them.
Oh, I meant the dudes down here.
The dwarf is in, he's in full plate.
Okay, so he's probably all right. All right, I'm going to.
I think we should go to the church or tavern, then up to the church.
Yeah. I was gonna go church first, but that was as far as I could go with the...
Yeah, I'm about to go to the end because I like that dwarf. So I'm going to use an action. So I'm going to use one of my key points.
Okay.
And take patient defense. So I'm dodging.
All right.
And then I'm going to burn my action to dash. And I should be able to get to these guys no problem. Because I have 80 feet of movement.
Okay. You should know that in times of crises, the entire population of the town, except probably the brothel that you're heading to, does head to the town hall, which is why most of the guards over there.
Yeah.
It's my intent to back up the guard.
Until they break the line, I'm going to go defend these dudes. Because, like I said, I like this dwarf.
Okay.
And plus, he still has my vest, which means I have a sacred oath. So I'm going to move to here. And that means I have to provoke from this guy at least.
Okay.
But I am dodging.
He doesn't have his weapon out. Can he?
Okay.
Can he still attack?
I think he can make an unarmed attack, but that's only 1 point of damage, and he has
Plus your
disadvantage.
Well, actually, I think drawing is a free action.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Drawing a weapon is a free action.
Yeah, is it? I always thought you could do it as a move, but okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
So
Either way, like he has disadvantage if he rolls, because I am dodging.
So he rolled a 22 on the first one and a 20 on the second one.
Okay. So that's pretty good. So yeah, he hits me no matter what. There's no point of me even using duelist thing.
All right. So you take 4 damage.
Okay.
That was like probably the shittiest roll he could do. No, it was a 2. He rolled a 2.
He rolled a 2. Wait. He rolled a 2. Oh wait, damage rolled a 2. Okay, cool. Okay, I thought you said he rolled a 2 on his attack and still hit with like a 20.
Okay, no. Next up, we have this white, and he's the guy that just swung at you. He's going to move up to you again, and he's going to swing twice at you with his longsword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's still disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm still dodging.
Alright, so for his first attack, you take. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he misses on his first attack, and then on his next attack, he swings, and you actually catch his sword in your hand.
Huh. Cool.
And you grab it, and I want you to roll a strength check.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
Can you actually? Do you want to do dex? Because this might be a dex move.
Okay.
What would be better,
Yeah.
strength or dex?
Oh, dex for sure. My strength is crap.
So yeah, so roll dex.
Okay.
Mhm.
Acrobatics or dex?
This would be dex. I'm gonna say dex.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a
because,
dex
like-
saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna take out proficiency for it though.
Yeah, and he's gonna roll. He's actually gonna roll athletic to hold on to it.
Okay.
And he rolled good, but you rolled better. And
Yeah.
so as you catch his sword, very dexterously, you as he tries to hold on to it, you do some crazy monk stuff, and you jimmy it out of his hands and throw it behind you.
Sweet.
Yeah. So he does not have his longsword anymore. So I'm gonna
I would say directly behind me.
Yeah, directly behind you.
Okay. I put it in.
Okay, next we have all of the zombies here because they're part of the squad, I think.
Yep.
Unless I did something different for them. I think I might have rolled different for them. So next up we have this guy in full plate down here, and he. Oh wait, is it that guy? Yeah, it is that guy. And he is going to swing with his. He has a two-handed hammer. And he actually hits the zombie in front of him for. And then you hear the crunch as he. As the zombie's skull. Okay. Next, after that guy, I'm going to make this turn order window bigger. We have these cultists up here. And this guy's going to move out of the way, and he's going to use his move action. And he's going to the Hellhound to breathe fire at the door. Let's see. Hellhound, Fire Breath. And since the door does not get a dex save, and the door is blasted back, and these two cultists run in, but the guards in the church had readied crossbow attacks, the ones at least by the pews, and they are going to shoot twice at the cultists that entered the church. All three of them are going to shoot once, I mean. And the cultist on the left goes down with arrows in his throat. And this guy is going to move back here, and he is going to cast Spiritual Weapon on the priest, and it's going to fly straight over his head. Next up we have Domains, and this one is going to move over here. This one is going to move over here. This 2, 3, 4. This one's going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's going to move here. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. And as they are slobbering, they rush towards the guards, and they make 5 attacks, and only 1 attack hits, and it's at this guard right here. Next we have these zombies by Jean Saint Florent, and the 2 by the door are actually going to keep battering the door but down. This one's going to move here, and this one's going to move here, and you're going to get 3 attacks on you at disadvantage, 3 zombie bites.
Yep.
Okay.
And I still have a reaction to add my proficiency to my armor class if I need to.
Alright, does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit, yeah.
Even with your reaction?
Yeah, I can only get to 17 with reaction.
Okay, so the zombie behind you takes one bite